Divine friends, I got my book out, so you guys know that can only mean one thing. We are about to get into the weekly divination forecast now, aren't we? Now, we are looking at December 22nd through the 28th, and we will be encompassing Christmas this week. All right. Now, let's see what energies are going to be present and how we need to work with them. Now, it is Moon Day. Of course, we are diving into messages with Hecate. And of course, being one that holds dominion over land, sea, and sky, it just makes sense. Now, the energies that are going to be present within the cosmos, we have the fixed card, as well as square and air. Okay. And I feel like the first thing is that some people's open-mindedness may just be kind of closed off, and there may be a challenge within this, as well as with communication. Okay, now this is the energies that are kind of going on and pulling the strings, if you will, within the cosmos. Now, how is this going to feel to us down here on earth? We have the cards of illumination, Brimo, the angry one, Dionysus, ecstasy, as well as lover of solitude, retreat. So, how we're going to feel this energy down earth or down here on earth is there's going to be a few things that are illuminated. All right. I feel like we're going to be feeling more than one thing. There's going to be the energy of anger and frustration and breaking out of constriction, as well as the energies of joy and happiness and the energy, like, it's coming out as gluttony, but it's really, I feel like it's not, it's just enjoying yourself, and a lot of us give ourselves that guilt free um energy when we are dealing with the holidays. So it's dealing with the energy of joy and transcendence into joy as well. Okay. And there is an energy of also wanting to retreat. And I feel like the energies from fury to ecstasy, from anger to joy, can be exhausting. Okay. Now, how do we need to work with this energy for the best benefit of our lives? We have the Cerberus obstacle card. Ooh, with the dark matter card or dark minded card. Okay, so we see that there is obstacles within the mental state. All right. Okay, in understanding when we are facing these obstacles and we are facing issues that are essentially, even if they're outside, like working with outside of you, they're either issues within your mental state or someone else's. Okay, so that is how, kind of why the energy is presenting itself. It's not necessarily you per se, but you are entangled in the energy of obstacles due to perception and thinking patterns. Okay, when we realize this, or when we see this energy, we can realize that this is all the product of cycles, and cycles that we have probably been ingrained in for longer than we would like to admit or realize. Okay. Understanding understanding that you have more control over your destiny than you would like to think, and that you hold a lot of the keys to get you through a lot of doors. And that is a metaphor for sometimes you hold the keys to get yourself into a whole new cycle, into a whole new situation. And when you realize that you play a bigger part in your destiny, then you realize, because of the cycles that you are ingrained in, that is a key in itself to unlock a door to get you out of a prison you don't want to be trapped in, my friends. Okay, so this week is a lot about transitions, and it's a lot about transitioning, unlocking, and realizing what types of cycles that you are in. And when we realize the cycle that we're in, we can start to look for the key, the door to get out of set cycle. All right. Now, I feel like the biggest thing, the biggest takeaway with this week is take the energy with rest and dealing with people with a grain of salt. Okay, because you resting and just kind of understanding and realizing the cycles that you may be a part of is enough for you to have going on. Okay, you don't need to, and essentially engaging in frustrated combat or arguments, right, is essentially going to drain you. We don't need to be like flipping back between anger and joy. All right, it's kind of like setting the stage of engaging with what it is that should be engaged with on an energetic level. You tying into the frustration and combativeness with another person is a part of the cycle. It's a part of the cycle. Okay. And realizing that and seeing how you need to transition is a big part of this week. Things can always get heated and testy when we do family gatherings because of the fact that not everybody agrees, right? And some people feel like their opinions are more valid than others, and that is just simply not the case. All right. So I am setting the intention that everyone finds this within divine timing, and I hope that you guys all have a great Christmas, whatever that looks like for you, and everyone also has a great day.